Hi everyone, and welcome to Overland NZ. So I'm here today with Scarlett, the surf, and I wanted to have a bit of a chat today because I've got an exciting announcement. I'm going to bring that out soon, but I just wanted to talk through some of the things I've been thinking about with the surf. As we know, Daniel's just been and invested in his new Fortuner and his build because his kind of life situation changed, and it got me thinking about Scarlett. So I work in the city in an office, and the surf is pretty tall with the tent on, and it makes it pretty hard to get into car parking buildings and things like that. So she's really good for weekend use, getting away, getting into the sticks, going camping, but then commuting to work, I just want a car that works. So I was using another car, and you know, that's another registration, another warrant, more things to maintain. So I thought it made sense to combine those things together. And so I was out looking at the market for new vehicles and old vehicles. So I found it really hard to find something that's really good and comfortable going to your camping spots, going to the adventure places, and also vehicles that were capable once you got there and you could get deep into the bush and that sort of thing. Yeah, so I had a look into, you know, the 80 series, 79 series even. I love my Toyotas, and they kind of got the old vehicle things as well, just like the surf. They need a bit more maintenance as they're getting older. And I don't want to be in the garage all the time. I want something that I can just pack up and get out and go camping. I had a look at utes as well, you know, the Triton, the D-Max, and they're great pieces of kit. But a ute didn't really do it for me. I got a dog that likes being on the inside. I love to have the fridge and stuff in a secure location that you know, someone's not going to come along and just help themselves to the stuff. I've had a lot of great times with the surf. We've been up and down the whole length of New Zealand a few times, and I've been to places that I never thought I could get to and never thought I'd see. It's been great, but I thought maybe it's time that I move on and look at maybe some new vehicles. So you obviously go to the Toyotas. I wanted a diesel. I didn't want a hybrid or an electric. I don't feel that electric's quite there for what we do on Overland NZ. It's certainly coming. So maybe it was time to look outside that Toyota box that we'd been running for such a long time and do something different. So I'm really excited to show you my new vehicle. I'm just going to go get it. So here it is. Is it what you expected? I don't know. So this is my 2022 Land Rover Defender 110, and she's quite a looker, I've got to say. Got a 3-litre twin turbo diesel, more than enough ponies to get to the top of the hill and back, and I love it. It's really not what I expected to buy. It's got both of the off-road brawn of the Toyota, and as well as luxury on the inside. So I can be comfortable going to sites, going to work, and I can also go away in the weekend and get in the mud. It is looking a bit shiny at the moment. I'm gonna get wrapped, and then we're away for many trips. I've got a few things coming mod wise. I need to add radios and a few things to make it more suitable off-road. Yeah, so from the factory I got it with the snorkel, or they call it a raised air intake, and there's a ladder on the side so I can get up onto the roof. In terms of the roof, so I'm thinking about going hardtop tent this time because it's a bit more slim, and really trying to preserve being able to get into car parks and that sort of thing. One of the massive benefits about going for one of these is that it's got air suspension, so I can actually lower the suspension to get into car parks, and then when I'm out in the bush I can raise that up and get a lot more ground clearance. Yeah, moving around the back in the boot here, it swings out to the right, so we don't have a thing that comes up like a lot of SUVs or modern four-wheel drives, and it's actually quite nice how it comes out here. So I'm thinking about what I can do with this space. There's already some nice space here. Maybe I can put a table on here that folds out. Maybe there's a space for a fridge, but I also want to make sure I preserve the space for the dog, right? Got the dog cage in here, and this is his space, but we're obviously going to need to use that going away camping too. So on the inside of the vehicle, there's even more to love. So I was really excited getting this car. It took about 10 months to arrive. So in that time, I probably watched every single video on YouTube about the new Land Rover Defender. And I tell you what you don't get in videos is just how luxurious all of these surfaces are. So we've got leather here, we've got rubbery stuff. Every single thing is protected by a layer of rubber or leather, or this is even magnesium in the back here, and it just gives such a different change from that plastic Toyota dash that I'm so used to. It's got a huge screen there. I'm not even used to having a screen, so you can do plenty of things. It's got the satellite maps, and so I'm going to figure out how to get some topo maps on here. I think that would be really useful. It's got USB-C everywhere. There's so much stuff for activities, so many cubbies to put things, wireless charger, and it's just out of this world. Yeah, so my first kind of big trip, my big drive was driving it back to Wellington from Auckland. I wanted to do that so I could get used to the car and really learn everything that it can do, and it was just the easiest drive I've done. Radar cruise control is just it's a game changer. I really don't want to get this thing dirty, but I tell you what, I'm gonna go four-wheel driving. It's not gonna be a mall crawler, and we're gonna go deep into the bush after it's wrapped so it doesn't get scratched, and we're gonna really see what this can do. So here it is. It's not what I expected to buy. It's probably not what you expected. I've got a bunch of cool stuff planned for it. Mods, trips, we're going to do a build series, we're going to do trips. Let us know where we should go, and might see you on the road. See ya.